I'm going to do a transition now. There is the transition for you to see. Now I transition back to me. Hey everyone, my name is Jake Montanez. This is my vlog where I talk about my journey towards self-publishing. And for those of you who do follow me, last month I released my ebook, Night of the Illumination, on Kindle Unlimited and Kindle. And I wanted to review what amount of sales I made on that and what I've done moving forward. All right, so last month I sold 6 copies of my book. They were originally priced at $4.99. I apologize to those of you who bought it at that price point, which I ultimately decided was a little bit high. And when I was prepping my paperback, I decided to lower both the price of that and my paperback, which is kind of silly. I had priced the paperback at $14.99 and the ebook at $4.99. Now the ebook is $2.99 and the paperback is currently $11.99. I made those changes because when I was at the store, honestly, I was looking at something reasonably comparable to the size of the book that I made, which happened to be Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone at Target, and that was $11.99 on the shelf there. And I figured if it's good enough for J.K. Rowling, it's good enough for me, and I lowered my price because I'm a brand new debut author. I shouldn't be pricing my book higher than somebody who's already pretty well established. That was the decision for lowering the price of the book on my paperback, and I decided because of that I was just going to lower the price on the ebook, which is why the price has changed. Now I'm going to take a look at what I've got so far. The paperback released on January 1st. It's currently January 5th, and this is what I've sold so far. So right here you can see I've sold 7 in the first 5 days of this month. I'm pretty sure a majority of these are to family and friends. One of them is an ebook, and 6 of them are print for a total of 7. So that's a pretty good start to the year. Most of our advertising has been on TikTok or YouTube based on the videos that I make. Going forward, because it's a new month, I just got back from vacation and started going back to work at my job again. During my days off, I'm beginning to work on Desert of Storms, which is the sequel to Night of the Illumination. So that's the next step of my journey. I've already kind of reached out to my editor again and said, hey, will you be ready for it by about April or May? Giving myself that kind of buffer because right now I've got, in my current estimation, about 2/3 of the book already written. I wrote that, not this recent NaNoWriMo, but the last one. It needs a lot of revision now based on the work that I did with book 1. Now that I've got that locked effectively, I know what things I need to change, or I can at least recognize the things that no longer match with what I previously wrote in that book. So it's going to need some heavy revision on top of finishing the story. But I think by May or by April or May, I should be able to get that to her, assuming she has time on her schedule to slot me in. And I would like to, currently, my goal is to get that out in August. So that's the plan. We'll see if I can meet it. Wasn't very good with the first book, but I think I can probably meet it with the second. And the last bit of interesting news for me is I've booked myself my first interview about my book with TikTok creator Michelle Wise, and that should be happening on January 14th. So if you follow her or you follow me, hopefully you'll be able to catch me in that live and see what's going on. I'm going to talk about the book and whatever other random questions she's got to ask for me and whatever comes up in conversation, because who knows? It's an interview. Anything can happen. All right, that's about all I wanted to touch on this morning. Thank you for watching. Keep an eye out for Night of the Illumination, dark fantasy novel on Amazon. If that sounds interesting to you, read up on the blurb. Check out how the story goes. Continue watching me. Like, share, follow, subscribe, whatever the case may be on whatever platform you see this on. And have a nice day.